Hello, fourth graders. Welcome back to Fiesta Gardens Library after your October break. I hope your vacation was restful and wonderful. Before we continue reading fourth grade rats, I would like to make a quick announcement. The announcement is that we are checking out books from Fiesta Gardens Library. Directora sent out a note to all the families with instructions of how to do that. You will go onto our website, find Destiny Discover, put books on hold. I will then find the books for you, and we will have drive-through pickups on designated Wednesdays. So if you have any questions, make sure to contact me. My email is on the correspondence. I look forward to checking out books to you. I really do. I'm so excited to do that. Anyway, let's continue with fourth grade rats. This is week 7 of library during distant learning. And if you remember, Joey was teaching Suds how to become a rat. And he was doing pretty well. He went on a rampage. He said no to mom. He tickled his sister until his dad had to pull him off. He was even very, very strong with some third grader who was eating cake. And then Judy Billings saw him and walked with him to school and had him put a spider on his arm. And he wasn't scared. And then all the girls oohed and awed him. Let's continue with fourth grade rats. We are on chapter 11. Heading for the lunchroom, I grabbed Joey in a headlock. Hey, brother rat, where you been? Where were you yesterday? Here's the headlock. He pulled out of the headlock. Homesick. I slapped him on the back. Yo, rats don't get sick, I nudged him. Know who I walked to school with today? Should I care? I pushed him. Come on, man, you know. Hey, did you see me with the spider, huh? He shook his head. No? Man, you're missing it all, I shook him. You'd be proud of me. He didn't look too lively. Hey, brother rat, you still sick? We sat at our old spot in the lunchroom. I plunked my paper bag in front of him. Notice anything? He gave a teeny grin. No more elephants, and look. I opened up my sandwich. I held it under his nose. Look familiar? He turned away. Baloney, baby. He said. Whatever, it's meat, right? Meat. M-E-A-T. I feel like I'm about 16 already. I can feel myself growing. He gave a little snicker snort. You were right, dude. Don't take nothing. Number 1. I'm doing it, dude rat. I slapped the table. I ripped off half my sandwich in one bite. I'm doing it. Then I noticed. I grabbed his arms. Hey, where are they? Where's what? Your tattoos. He stared at his arms. I leaned across the table. I sniffed. You don't stink. You said you weren't going to take a bath for a month. I didn't. So where'd the tattoos go? I sweated. They came off. So how come you don't smell? Deodorant. And where's your headband? I forgot it. I finished my sandwich. I started in on my cupcakes. Joey wasn't eating. I pulled his sandwich from his bag. What kind of meat you got today? He snatched the sandwich back. I don't know. Bologna? Roast beef? I don't know. Bear moose? He just glared at me. Okay, rat, I said. I stuffed a cupcake into my mouth. When I finally cleared some room for my tongue, I said, you got to come over, see my room. It's almost as bad as yours. Oh, man. I slapped the table again. I almost forgot to tell you. I did it. He gave me a blank look. The big one, rat. I said no to my mom this morning. You should have been there. I'm going out to school, okay? My mom says, pick up this floor. It's a war zone. War zone, man. See? I told you it was bad. So, know what I said? I said, I don't have time. So she says, make time. And I say, no. N-O, baby. And I'm out the door. I did it. I held out my hand for him to slap it. He didn't slap. Know what else she said? Come right home after school. I'm telling ya, I'm not. I scarfed down another cupcake. I'm thinking, I gotta get my mom trained like yours. He wasn't talking, he wasn't eating. I snatched his sandwich. I shot my chair back so he could reach me. I tore the wrapper off. I opened it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I gawked at him. Peanut butter and jelly? Where's the meat? He just stared for another minute. Then he got up and walked away, left his lunch there, me holding his sandwich. He just walked away. Chapter 12, Me and Judy Billings. After school, I walked Judy Billings home. She asked if I wanted to come in for a popsicle. I said sure. I wasn't too anxious to go home anyway, with my mom waiting for me. As she opened her front door, something gray streaked past my feet. Oh no, she screeched. Muffy, get back here, Muffy! The cat was already 5 houses up the street. Judy stomped her foot. Ooh, I hate that cat. She always does this. She slammed the door shut. We took off after the cat. Whenever she does this, Judy huffed as we ran, she goes up a tree. No sweat, I told her. Sure enough, 2 blocks away, there was Muffy up a tree, pretty far up, out on a limb. Judy slumped. Oh no, here we go again. Hey, I reminded her. I said no sweat. Hey, I said to myself, you're famous. You're number 1. Judy Billings needs your help. Go for it, Black Widow man. I was in luck. The next day was trash pickup day. Cans were out. I dragged one over to the tree. I climbed onto it. It held me. Good. From the top of the trash can, I looked down at her. She looked up at me, smiling that beautiful smile. I saluted. See ya. I was just high enough to get my fingers around the lowest branch. I dug my sneaks into the bark and pulled myself up. From then on, it was easy, one limb after another. And there I was, even with Muffy. Meow, Muffy said. Okay, Judy called from below. Bring her down. Down? For the first time, I looked down. Uh-oh. What am I doing up here? How did I get this high up? Far, far below me, the trash can seemed like a thimble. Judy Billings seemed like a doll. Her tiny face looking up at me, getting fuzzy, getting wavy. Come on, she was saying. Her voice sounded tiny and far away. I squeezed my eyes shut. I hugged the tree trunk. I can't, I said. You can't, she called. Why not? I tried to think of some other way to say it, but I couldn't. I'm afraid of heights. Oh, great, I heard her say. I opened my eyes. Her hands were on her hips. She wasn't smiling anymore. I'll probably outgrow it, I called. Yeah, she said. Well, you'd better outgrow it in the next 2 seconds because I want my cat back, and I want her back now. Judy, I wanted to say, it's me, Suds, the guy who risked his life with the spider for you. Something told me it wouldn't make any difference. Now the tree itself was waving. No way I was going down. I reached out, got the cat in my hand under it, lifted it up from the limb. I prayed it was right what I had heard, that cats always land on their feet. Always, please. I dropped it. It landed on its feet. Judy squealed, Muffy! I hugged the trunk again. I scrunched my cheek against the bark, shut my eyes. When I opened them, only the trash can was beneath the tree. I thought, she's going for help. We are going to stop there. Suds is still up on the tree, and Judy is no longer at the tree trunk. I wonder what happens. We'll continue next time with 4th grade rats. We will continue on page 117. We are in the middle of chapter 12. And don't forget, Go online to check out books from Fiesta Gardens Library. Bye-bye, fourth graders.